Help me make sense of something if you can, please. My inability to process certain things that appear illogical evidently stands in the way of my determining what is morally acceptable and what is downright repugnant. If an adult were to sneak a child into an adult entertainment venue, let's say a strip club, for instance, the authorities would be called immediately, would they not? The adult would doubtless be arrested, and the child would be taken into Child Protective Services. And I make that statement simply based on years of witnessing the criminal justice system enforce laws that protect children against such abusive behavior. They're called decency laws. And so I am baffled by the video I watched just the other day from a club in North Dallas called Mr. Misters. This business hosted an event called Drag the Kids to Pride, in which drag performers danced in front of children and their parents as well. And as the video shows, the children were given money to tip the performers. What kind of people are these? A man pretending to be a woman and sensually gyrating and twerking in front of little boys and little girls. These are innocent school children. Many of them, as you can see, are even preschoolers. And yet they're being exposed to this perversion with their parents' approval and really their parents' participation. These parents are brain-dead accomplices when it comes to corrupting the morals of a minor. And let's make no mistake about it, this is criminal behavior, and nothing's being done to enforce the law. I notice you've got a number of men, presumably fathers, that are standing in the crowd watching and even seemingly enjoying what is happening. And I suspect we know the reason for that. When did males overtake men in our country? Men are supposed to be the guardians and the protectors of the innocent. These children were helpless to stop this exposure to obscenity. And any man in the room who understood his role in society would have grabbed those freaks by the nape of the neck and dragged the drag queens outside and taught them the invaluable lesson about the preciousness of childhood innocence. Not one man in the crowd did the responsible thing. You see, American men are being emasculated, and in the process, masculinity is being redefined. Any person that thinks it's acceptable to take a child to a freak show with cross-dressing perverts should be nowhere near children, even if they're the parents. What this video shows is not a flair for alternative expressions of art. It's an ideology that is being forced on us. This is not something that you can dismiss as merely unappealing or even disgusting. It's pure evil, plain and simple. And so I am calling on the men in America to stand up against those that are trying to hijack our culture and corrupt our children, and in the process, destroy our families. This video provides all the evidence that you need to show that the moral rot now invading our country needs to be eradicated, and done so immediately. My name is Billy Anger, and I think it's important that you stay informed.